Grand Rising. We're in a whole new reality right now. We've been sharing about this for a while, that this reality is about to change and it will never be the same again. And we're experiencing this right now. We're going into the permanent timeline split. This is the rapture, and in today's lesson we're going to learn the science of the rapture and how this is all playing out. It might not be what you expected, but this is what's actually happening, and the rapture is happening right now, and the splitting of frequencies, the splitting of timelines or realities. There's people having a totally different reality right now, and the reality has split permanently. And we're going to discuss this all today. We're going to break this all down today. It's good to see everyone. We're going to be talking about the rapture, the permanent timeline shift today, the Schumann resonance, how every species, how every organism needs to be connected to the Schumann resonance in order to thrive and actually survive while living in our world. And it's very important. We're going to be talking a little bit more about CERN today. We're going to be talking about what we can do to improve our health during this very crazy, it's a crazy time period, Light Warriors. It's good to see everyone. So if you're watching on the replay, I'm just giving everyone a few minutes to get on the live stream. And if you haven't done so already, please smash the like button. It's going to help others find this very important message. The timelines are permanently splitting right now. Right now, they're permanently split. And we're going to speak about this today. So I'm very grateful for all the support. When you smash the like button, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Click the bell next to subscribe and select all. And we're gonna have a very interesting experience that we're all going to partake in, if you will. You know, it's been very crazy, and you've experienced this, and it's going to it's going to actually get crazier. Yesterday on my journey, I had a little taste of craziness when I was going out and about along my day, and we're all going to be experiencing this in the upcoming days and months, and then it just becomes the norm. And you know, I want you all to reflect back on 2020 and how did the world change in 2020? And it's already part of the reality that we all experience. We never went back. 2020, there was a shift, and we never went back. And some of your brothers and sisters, they might be saying, oh, you know, we're just trying to get back to normal. We're just trying, but it never was normal. None of these institutions, none of the subconscious programs, none of the ways of life were actually normal. Most of them actually were, what's the word? What's the word? Oh yeah, satanic. But that's okay. Michael is here, and the 144,000 are here. And gather around, Light Warriors. Yeah, we're going to get this message out there today, because the timelines are splitting. They're already split, and they're split permanently. And, you know, so many of the people are tuned into static, and we're actually the only species that is tuned into static. You know, our body was supposed to be tuned to the Schumann resonance, and that's why we actually share the Schumann resonance so frequently, because it really is the most important aspect of our existence. Note this down. The Schumann resonance is one of the most important aspects of our existence. Maggie to go, you're part of the timeline, Maggie. It's good to see you. Just trying to hydrate during this time period. Urban Meadow Angel, thank you so much, Urban Meadow Angel. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. Thank you, Michael. Grateful for you tuning us out of the static. We're tuning out of the static, and we're tuning into God source frequency, you know, there's a lot of disharmonious frequencies that are out there, and they're going to try to throw you off. You know, there's a lot of things that are roaring up right now. I start the live stream, and then all of a sudden, all these things start popping up right now. Just give me a 5x5 if you have clear sound in the chat, and I appreciate that. You like this shirt here? I appreciate that. Yeah, it's very summery. You want to be in tune with the sun during the summertime. It's going to be real hot. Indigo Star 144, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, Michael, for what you do for the collective. Love and blessings. I love you, Indigo Star. It's my honor to do this. I will continue to do this every single day. We put out a transmission to raise the vibrational frequency of the world. And I'm grateful for all of you that are paying attention, especially to this message today. You know, we're really amping it up right now. And, you know, just like in a chess match, just like in a war, both sides are picking up their energy right now. And just as the darkness is, you know, they're on the way out. There's a lot of growling out there, right? Do you hear the growling of the demons? Let me know. There's a lot of demonic growling right now. I actually saw some of the demonic growling yesterday, first-hand experience. We're going to share it today live in the live stream. So stay tuned, Light Warriors. We're going to have a tremendous live stream today. Even though the neighbors want to start cutting the grass. once I start the live stream, they say, oh, it's time to start cutting the grass now. It's all divine timing, but we're going to make it through regardless. So you know, please smash the like button and let's get the show on the road today. The timelines have split permanently, and you know, we're going to really look back on July. And it's actually the second wave, the second massive wave of the Pluto return. July marks a permanent split in the timelines. Some of you are familiar with the Rapture. I did a world famous video not too long ago, and I said they can't hear you anymore. I want you to reflect on your journey, and maybe there's people that no matter what you say, it's already reached a place where they can't hear you anymore. Are you experiencing this right now? They can't hear you anymore. They're on a different frequency. It's a strange time. They say that truth is stranger than fiction right now. Oh yeah, it's stranger than fiction. They can't hear you anymore. And that's because they're tuned into a different frequency. This is a massive time period, and as we track the Schumann resonance, we can understand and understand how the timelines are splitting forever. And we have to really stay focused that all organisms are receiving a signal from the Schumann resonance, and it's connecting us to the magnetic field of Earth. And we are actually living here on Earth, in this realm, what you would like to call it. And if you're not connected to the magnetic field, you're going to struggle. So the other day, the Schumann resonance had a 1-hour blackout. There was missing data for an hour. And this represents another timeline split. And, you know, when you have no data, you're in the void, and that's the void of creation. And, you know, oh, there's helicopters and everything right now. Look at that beautiful yellow helicopter. Can you see that helicopter up there? Everyone's coming by right now. Oh, the Nature Boy's here. Woo! Nature Boy, thank you so much for that. I appreciate you, brother. It's my honor to do this. Even as the neighbors are deciding to cut their grass on their tractor as I'm starting this live stream. Hopefully we have some clear sound. It's very distracting, but we're going to keep going. You know, all these things happen in inopportune times. We literally live in a matrix reality. So, you know, the Schumann resonance sends out signals to all organisms, and all organisms need to connect to the Earth's magnetic field. And we're the only species that is tuned into static. And the Schumann resonance connects us, and it connects our brain waves to the Earth's magnetic field. So I want you to think about everything, just like how, you know, hopefully the mic's not picking up this tractor that decides to start roaring and cutting the grass at the time I literally start the live stream. But there's a lot of frequencies out there, and just give me a 5x5 that you hear me clearly, and I see it in the chat. There's a lot of disharmonious frequencies. We get them in the television. There's, you know, literally frequency towers that disconnect us. And, you know, we saw all of this actually in the movie They Live. They Live was a documentary, and it showed us what's really going on. And, you know, we need to reconnect to the Schumann resonance. A lot of us are familiar with CERN. And, you know, this is causing a secondary frequency. It's very powerful, and CERN is amping up, and it's blasting electromagnetic frequency that it's never achieved before. And this frequency, people, when their DNA is disconnected from the source, they could start picking up on a different frequency. God is singing love songs, and the people are tuned into static. So all animals and plants, all organisms, even microorganisms, we should be aware that microorganisms live within our body. Did you know that, Light Warriors? So if the physical body is tuned into a different frequency, and the microorganisms, some of you know about the flora that live even within our intestines, they're tuned into a different frequency. So you could have people that are not even connected to the microorganisms that are living within us, and we need all of these. You know, we actually work harmoniously with the microorganisms, and once we're disconnected from all of them, you know, that was one of the major issues, even, you know, with the lockdown back in 2020. People got disconnected, you know, from all these very important microorganisms. And, you know, they're really going to keep us grounded in the reality. And we look for these signals, and, you know, yeah, the helicopters, right, Michael? And it was a yellow one too, if you got to pick that up on the video camera. But, you know, some of you, you know, you're aware of the matrix, and, you know, even when I come out and I'm showing you the power of resiliency. And I said that this channel, it's my honor to be the lighthouse. I came out to share an important message, and then all of a sudden everything gets activated, and, you know, the tractor's roaring. But we're connected to the Wi-Fi, and I don't want to lose you, so we can't really move right now. But, you know, it's gonna be settled down right now. But I'm showing you how I could keep my focus in inopportune conditions, and that's what you see how it's nice and quiet right now. That's what is actually happening. They want you to lose focus during this time period, and you really need to stand your ground, and you need to be focused. And it's my honor to be the lighthouse for you, and I'm showing you I'm alive right now. And you know, I didn't expect a tractor to start cutting the lawn. Do you think the lawn even needed to be cut? I don't think so. it just activated. This guy's like, I gotta cut this lawn a half an inch. Wasn't even tall, right? It's like not even time to, but they activate, right? And they start making all this noise. But I'm showing you, as the lighthouse, you could stay focused. You're going to be surprised of all the things that will activate on your journey right now, and it's designed to throw you off your path. And we literally live in a matrix. And, we're going to notice this right now in July. And, the Schumann resonance is really important. So as we were saying, the Schumann resonance sends signals to all organisms, and it connects us to the Earth's magnetic field. So because of all of the things that, as a human, right, and animals don't turn on TV, animals don't do these things, right? We're the only species that is tuned into static. And, we're noticing the permanent timeline split. And this is an important message. Some people are raising their frequency with the Earth right now. And some are being sucked into a black hole. And it's an inverted matrix. Some people are raising their frequency like God is picking us up. And the Earth, the frequency of the Earth, the Schumann resonance, it's picking up right now. And people are tuned into source frequency. People are tuned into God. They're coming back and they're raising up. And some people, they're not just even staying at homeostasis. Once again, some people are not even staying at homeostasis. They're actually getting sucked into the black hole. Their vibration is dropping. They're getting angrier and they're going down and down. And as you looked at that beautiful thumbnail, when you see the 3D to 5D timeline split, and some of you have been, really, you've seen that image for many years. It's really happening now, and people are getting pulled into the black hole. People have asked about the 4D. The 4D is like the portal almost. So we're going through the 4D where we're starting to see the matrix, and we're transitioning to the 5D, and it's a shift. So some people, you're already living on the 5D Earth, right? You're just popping in to see your brother Michael. You're just saying hello, and we're here and we're transporting our people through the portal to get to the 5D Earth. And you will actually see people that are still firmly in the 3D, and as you see that other 3D Earth in flames, right? It's going down. And people are getting sucked into a black hole right now. And this happens also through fear, guilt, and shame. So you have the organic frequencies that could actually, people could put you in a state of fear. People could put you in a state of guilt and shame. Then you also have the other inorganic frequencies, television, all these other things. We got CERN blasting away. And there's nothing that we can do about it. So you have to put on the full armor of God at this time. So all organisms are connected, and they're getting signals from the Schumann resonance. They connect us to the Earth's magnetic field. You heard of the rapture, and over time, more and more people are going to start disappearing. The rapture is not an ancient myth. This is the science of the rapture, and it's happening through the Schumann resonance. I've literally experienced this myself, and I can't tell you how many people have commented, and leave comments if you've experienced this, where people like almost start bumping into, they don't even see you, and they almost bump into you. It's a true story, and that's what's happening. Your cells are vibrating on a different frequency. You're connected to the Earth's magnetic field. Some people are numb to it, and they're getting sucked into the black hole. And they're disconnected from the Schumann resonance. The Schumann resonance is probably the most important aspect of what is happening right now. And it's about to get real strange. If you thought it was strange already since 2020, it's going to get stranger. Portals are opening. And you're going to actually see things that you've never seen before. Some of you have opened your third eye. You started to see things already over the past few years. I've had little tastes of things. I've had experiences where I saw things that are not part of this world. And, a couple of times I saw orbs and things that look like glitter like sparkly glitter and colors, and that's happened maybe about 4 times on my journey. I know some of you encounter these things all the time. If you've experienced things like this, these anomalies, let us know in the chat. Some people might say, oh, this guy's crazy. But, you know, I don't experience it all the time, but I have experienced where I saw things that are not from here. And, you know, I don't really, you know, I don't know what they are, but we're constantly sharing from a place of authenticity. More and more people, especially in July, are going to start witnessing crazy anomalies. People, your friends and family, they might start acting weird. You might witness things that are very strange. I'm going to share with you about my journey yesterday. It was a tremendous day yesterday. It's our independence, Light Warriors. We gained our independence yesterday. You don't even know it. We gained our independence. But it's an important time period. So, you know, people have been asking me, Michael, what can I do? It's a very rough time period. What can we do to improve our health during this time period? Also, if you're learning something new, please smash the like button. It helps others find this very important message. I'm very grateful when you smash the like. Just give it a little smash, you know. Now, what can we do? So heavy metal detox is very important. Years ago, I shared a world-famous message about cilantro. Cilantro is important to us, and, you know, you can incorporate it in your rice. I showed how I made a hummus with cilantro, and it's an important thing to pull out the heavy metals. You want to eat these things. You have to remember that beyond our free will, some of these heavy metals have entered our body. And, you know, that's the whole aspect of the spiritual war. So you're going to have to put your physical, mental, and spiritual health first. Be aware. Awareness is the precursor to change. You might not have known the importance of cilantro. I'm just giving you a regular example. And, oh, you grow it now? Was that because of my video? I appreciate that. If I have gotten you to incorporate cilantro in your diet, I appreciate that. You know, a lot of us have already removed fluoride from our toothpaste and fluoride from our water. You know, it's free will. Did we ask for fluoride to be put in the tap water? It's just a question. Awareness. Epigenetics. Epigenetics. You thought you just had genetics and that was it. And you were doomed. You, human, are doomed to your genetics. Actually, epigenetics means above genetics. And other things can actually alter our DNA and our genetics. Epi meaning above. If you're new to epigenetics, you should check out Dr. Bruce Lipton. And our surroundings, you know, are important during this time period. So, you know, I'm practicing what I preach, and I know the importance of July. If you're aware right now, this is a very, 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 and I'm going to put one more very important moment in the history of humanity. Really focus on your epigenetics. What are the physical surroundings? What are your physical surroundings? Are you spending time in nature? Are you by, you know, things that are disharmonious to the physical body? What are the people that you're surrounding yourself with? Are you getting even negativity? It's really important. When you have negative people and you're getting the guilt, you're getting the negativity, it actually affects all of your trillions of cells. And this is important. You have trillions of cells. 1.4 volts, over 700 trillion volts of electricity coursing through your body. This energy is known as chi. And I'm here to help you learn about the rapture and what we're going through right now. So some people are going in one direction and they're going on to a different frequency and a different timeline. And some people are getting sucked into the black hole. And this is all free will. But awareness is the precursor to change. So when you're aware, you could start doing things, right? So what we consume is important. What we consume is not what we eat and what we drink only. What we consume is what we watch and what we listen to. What we consume is also what we watch and what we listen to. And what we consume is going to be, or everything that we collectively consume is going to be our vibrational frequency. This is the rapture. And if you're learning the science of the rapture, please smash the like button. And please, today, share this message on all platforms. We're going to get this message out there. So some people want to, through their personal free will, they want to experience the new earth. They want to experience positivity. They want to have, all of the joy. And it's their birthright. It's your birthright to experience abundance. Do you want to experience abundance? Do you want to experience the new earth? So these are the things that we can do. We are disconnecting from frequencies. Could be people, things, and situations. Could be television, radio. It could be the foods that we eat. I'm constantly changing, what I've been eating and consuming. Even as a part of my ritual for breakfast lately, I've been consuming fruit, which is very different for me. And even if you say to yourself, you know what, I want to give this a try. We're really focusing that we're an electrical being, so we want to incorporate maybe some fruits, vegetables that help us become more electric. Because 1.4 volts, all of our cells are communicating. And the most important things that we need to communicate with on a daily basis are our cells. You communicate with your cells. Don't forget it. So, really stay in the. There are negative things. I saw some crazy things yesterday. Yesterday was a great day. I had a great day. I was hanging out with Ireland, and but in the rising, I started my day. I went to the gym. I worked out. I was feeling good. I saw some beautiful people in the gym. It was a special day. Independence. We saw each other in the gym. And then, I was going back, and I passed these angry people. And there was a group of them, and they had these signs, and they said these negative things, and the negative things about people. And, they wanted, choice for things. And they were very angry. And they were all gathered, and I passed through them. And then, I went to the beach, and we were hanging out. We saw all these other people, and they were hanging out with their families. The kids were running around, and the flags were out, and they were like, yay, independence, and yay, the independence, and everyone was chilling out. And then, we went back, and we made a beautiful dinner, not going out to eat, staying. A lot of people have been sharing with me, I'm alone, or I'm alone with my wife, or I'm alone with my husband, and we don't really, I've been texting and communicating with you all, and I'm here to share with you. A lot of people are doing that right now because the frequency is very different, and you're a light worker. So, don't feel like you have to get pulled into all the matrix things. So we had a beautiful dinner, and then we went back out into nature on the beach, and wouldn't you see the skies were boom, boom, the independence and the fireworks and the booms. Can I get some booms in the chat? And we saw that the night sky was lit up with all the boomers. It was a beautiful night period, and the families were out, and everyone was enjoying all the boomers and the yay and the happiness and the raising of the vibration. So, as you go about your day, you're going to see, things that are, part of the new earth, and you have to make the conscious decisions to align yourself with the new earth. A lot of us are avoiding people, D, but we are too. Everyone. It's. You have to, as my Nana said, there's a time for this and a time for that. You have to feel your way through. If you have a friend or a family member and they still don't get it, and they're still pumping negativity, and they're not pumping the new earth, then through free will, you're going to have to make the disconnect at this time period. There was a lot of boomers last night. It was tremendous, light warriors. Yeah, it was a beautiful time period. You know, and if you're having a beautiful time period, just hanging out we're just hanging out on the rocking chair, you're taking in the beautiful energies, please smash the like button. It helps others find this message. And there's so much that's at stake right now. Schumann resonance is important. Cleanse your body, be positive. Through free will, it's your free will. If you can tune into whatever you want to tune into, you could surround yourself with whatever people you want to surround yourself with. It's all free will. And that's why we have the 3D to 5D timeline split. If people want to get consumed by the black hole, it's literally happening right now. We see that the 3D Earth going down, the 5D Earth going up. We're transporting through the 4D portal. Some people, you were not aware. Remember, awareness is the precursor to change. You were not aware that we needed to be connected to the Schumann resonance. We're becoming aware of this. More and more people are connecting to the Schumann resonance, God source frequency, if you will. Every organism, even microorganisms, must be connected to this, and then it grounds us to the magnetic field of the Earth. And then there's beings that are disconnected, almost like I don't know, like robotic or something. I don't know. The life force energy, the chi energy. You hear about this. You hear about spirits. Oh, the soul. And some people say, oh, the soul. Human. It's human, you silly human. You do not have a soul. No, we have a soul. And the energy in science is known as chi. Every cell, 1.4 volts. Your energy is operating the body. I have said this for 3 years. I will continue to share the science of the soul. You are the energy that operates the body. Isn't that tremendous? Can you believe that? You're an infinite, you're immortal. You didn't even know this. You didn't even know this. Through subconscious programs, 95% of your reality is dictated by subconscious programs. You didn't even know this, Light Warriors. You didn't know this. Now we're taking back our power. We're sending out a frequency to heal all of our brothers and sisters. It's all about positivity. And this is an important time period. And I have so much more to share. We are going to go into detail tonight on Patreon. So I'm very grateful for all of you that join our Patreon. We're going to have a live Zoom meeting tonight, and there's so much that we have to get into detail, and I love to hear when you guys share about your personal experiences. The link is at the pinned comment and in the description if you would like to join our Patreon. And, you know, we have group chats, we have Telegram, Discord group chats, so we could stay together as a family during this time period. It's a very important time period. And I'm looking forward to seeing you all on Patreon tonight. And I'm very grateful for all the support. Connect to that link if it calls you. And there's so much that's going on right now. And awareness is the precursor to change. And we have to be aware of all of these things. And I love you, Logan. You know, and there's so much that we have to share. Oh, I have a TikTok too. Thanks, Lemon. I shared on TikTok yesterday. I do all the cool things that the kids do. You know, maybe my TikTok will go viral. I don't know. Yeah, the links are, you know, in the comments. If you go to the channel page, there's a list of links. I do all that stuff. You know, I do. You know, listen, we have to try all the things that get the words out there. So yeah, have the TikTok. We do the TikToks. Patricia, thank you so much. I love you, Patricia. It's my honor to do this. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like, yeah, the rocking chair is going to crash down like that. You know, some of you are, you know, feeling that you need some time to rest. I'm feeling charged up at this time period. We kind of went through a shift. We went through the portal. And remember, it's a shift. We share about Ascension symptoms together. And you might be feeling very tired. I felt like that a few days ago, and now I came out of it, and now I'm feeling very energized. And it's a very important, the fly's coming around. It's a very important time period right now. It's so important, and it doesn't matter what's going on. Don't be concerned with CERN. Some of you are concerned with... Don't be concerned with CERN, light warriors. God is here. It flows through the DNA. Your DNA are energy amplifiers. And God is charging us up. So if you were waiting for divine intervention, the divine intervention might not be what you expected. The divine intervention comes from the great solar flash. And it's about you. It's changing who you are. You are the savior. You're the 144,000. We are the warriors of the rainbow. All different colors, classes, and creeds that are coming together for this now moment. And we're going to cause a massive shift for our brothers and sisters. Vicky Michael, I love you, Vicky. Thank you so much, Vicky. #1 fan. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much for that. And we're going to keep going. So, you know, be conscious and aware of your vibrational frequency. The rapture is real. We see the science about it. And, you know, as I shared before, I didn't really understand this about 10 years ago when I saw on Ancient Aliens, they interviewed a Native American man that lived in Arizona. He spoke about extraterrestrial interdimensional beings. He said, they are here in this canyon, but you will not see them. They vibrate on a different frequency. The rapture is happening now. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because when we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. So I love you all. Hug a tree today. It might not hug you back, but it's giving you the energy back. I swear, it really does. Get with the trees. Get in nature. Surround yourself with your loved ones. Disconnect from negativity. Disconnect from negative people, things, and situations. You know, and, you know, find yourself. Find yourself now. It's a very important time period. And we're going to speak more into detail tonight on Patreon. Links are in the description. I'm going to see you all on Zoom. It's a beautiful time period. I'm very grateful for all the support. Share this message with the hashtag Schumann resonance. The frequency, God's frequency of our world. And it resonates within every single one of our cells. You have to be connected. We're disconnected no more. Oh no, we're not disconnected. We're reconnected now. So stay hydrated. Be mindful of what you eat. Be mindful of your surroundings. Be mindful of the people that you connect with over the course of your everyday life journey right now, especially in the now moment. I cannot stress to you, this July, right now, you are building your future. Wherever you're going to be, the quality of your life, 2023, 24, and beyond. It's all being created right now in the now moment. It's so important. This is a timeline split, a permanent timeline split. And you're noticing it already. They can't hear you anymore. They're on a different frequency. They can't hear you. It totally doesn't matter anymore. So, yeah, I love you. Peace and love, everyone. Yeah, I love you all. Yeah, it's all what we consume. That's right. What we eat and drink, what we watch and what we listen to. And you don't have to be perfect. Once again, you don't have to be perfect. I'm not perfect, light warriors. Oh, but you better believe it. I'm authentic. But no, I'm not perfect with my diet. And I eat what resonates with me. And I know, you know, over time, I'm going to be more in alignment with what I need to eat. Right? So don't be too, you know, consumed with it. But definitely start to remove processed foods, the chemicals, the fast foods. Start to cook your own food. That's the #1 step. Years ago, when I was doing my bodybuilding days, and I was competing, I made sure I cooked every single meal. And that's the standard. I try to, you know, I go out every once in a while, but really focus on what you eat, and get the best water that you can. I know it's not easy right now, but definitely get rid of the sodas and all that other stuff. It's not good for you. So it's going to help raise your vibrational frequency. I love you all. I'll see you all on Patreon tonight. Links are in the description. Keep sharing this message. I love you all. Victory of the light. See you all. Bye for now.